Hello all, I am representing Team Design. To begin with, I would like to introduce my team first. आरती तायडे, श्वेता नीलपवार, काजल नारनवरे, सारंग निखाड़े, धनराज निहारे, आशुतोष मिश्रा, नेहा लोखंडे, लक्ष्मी विठालकर, निखिल ठावरे, केतकी अवाले, प्रथमेश झाड़े, and me, Praveen Makde. Let's proceed ahead. Today's presentation mainly has 6 steps. First, study the client in detail. Second, design discovery. Third, sketch. Fourth, concept development. Fifth, revision. And the last, sign off. In first step, that is know your customer needs, we are expecting business questionnaire with answers which will give idea about customer's thought process and his expectations. Second most important aspect is requirements. We are expecting them ideally in the form of user stories or wireframes, and rest all docs can be supportive documents to understand the project needs in better way. Once we receive all the documents and go through them, the entire team should plan one discussion and keep their understanding on the same page. At last, we will get clear and concise goal from this step. Over to you, Ketki.
Thank you, Praveen. Next step is design discovery. This step is very important, which will add the flavor to the ideas, which consist of identifying latest trends, that is, research over the new trends in the design market and take out some references. Next is scenario maps. Scenario maps show the steps that a user will go through for a given scenario. They not only capture the steps but also good ideas, questions, and other information that might be useful when considering a design. Next is search for ready-made asset library according to needs, which will help in doing smart work and better time utilization. Next is identify the repository, which consists of first all error messages, second pop-up messages, third authentication feature messages. There could be some design specific questions which needs to be answered from customer's end, which will give insight to the designer to understand customer's thought process with respect to the design. Finally, we must identify the best possible tools to implement designs. Some wireframing tools are Axure, Mockflow, Balsamic, etc. Some UI and prototyping tools are Adobe XD, Sketch, Figma, Framer X, InVision Studio, etc. Every time the research is needed as the market is evolving every day. Thank you. Over to you, Aarti.
Thank you, Ketki. Now the third step is sketch. So far, research done will be utilized and implemented in this step, and this step is information sorting. In information sorting or card sorting, we just sort the information gathered from various sources in the best possible manner to evaluate things to come out with the best possible designs according to the information. There are three methods. The first method is one-on-one card sorting, second is independent group sorting, and last one is integrated group sorting. Second sub-step of sketch is wireframing. A wireframe is a visual representation of a user interface step of any visual design or branding elements. It is used by UX designer to delineate the hierarchy of items on a screen and communicate what all items on that page should be based on user needs. Next is data placement. After making wireframes, proper positioning of the data provided by client comes into the picture. Example, the position of the logo and position of the different graphs, etc. Next is visual hierarchy. Visual hierarchy is the principle of arranging elements to show their order of importance. Following are some of the important points that must be included in visual hierarchy process. There are size and scale, color and contrast, typographic hierarchy, spacing, proximity, negative space, alignment, rules of odds, repetition, leading lines, rule of thirds, perspective, and last one is design consistency. Next is user adoption. User adoption is continuous process. We need to take review from our prospective users to make it more user friendly and attractive. Thank you. Over to you, Shweta.
Thank you, Aarti. The next step is concept development. Here, we will actually transform the concept to visual product in the form of high fidelity diagrams. High fidelity prototypes takes you as close as possible to a true representation of user interface. The second step is technical review. Here I would like to give example. Some of the times designer uses fancy graphs in the designs, but for UI developers it's not possible to develop them. So to do a technical review from the technical team is important. At the same time, if there are any changes in the graphics review needs to be done from the client end. The next step is client pitch. Here we can educate the client that he can start pitching his prospect clients by using this interactive prototypes. Thank you. Over to Dhanraj.
Here, step 5, that is revision. This steps consist of final theme and design review. Then second is visual hierarchy review, which contains design consistency items, that is font size, container size, placeholders and form controls. And last is approval mechanism. While doing review, the team should be open for suggestions and feedback at minor level, and those can be accommodated in final step, that is sign off. Sign off. Here we will incorporate the changes into design from the last feedback, and will generate the final approved design and hand over to next D. Thank you. Over to Kajal.
So thank you, Dhanraj. So here we have tried to portray the design process in the form of flowchart. Here we have considered two different situations, and according to that, the flow of process will take place. Considering the first situation, as if we don't get the wireframes from the client, then how would be the flow? In this case, we have to go through all the other documents received from previous day, in which we will do feature analysis and requirements understanding. Once done with this step, we will create the wireframes with multiple reviews and revisions. After freezing all the requirements over the wireframes, the high fidelity designs will be created with new trends research and other steps as mentioned in the flowchart. Then, over the high fidelity designs, the techie person review is must to know the technical possibilities. The final review will be there with the client so that he can pitch his final feedback over it. And with sign off step, final design will be handed over to the next team. In the second situation, if we get wireframes or existing application, that also we can consider as wireframe from the client, or most of the efforts over the 2Ds like discovery and define will be saved, as the idea is already discovered and defined in this shape. Here, of course, the stakeholders meeting step will be in the flow to know the design specific requirements, and other steps till the sign off will be same, as that needs to be followed in the situation 1. So here I have explained the flowchart. Hope all of you have understood it. Thank you.